Want to know an amazing hack that can get you to your goals quickly and with ease? Then keep watching. Are you someone who has a list of what you want to achieve? Your bucket list, career advancement, buying a home, whatever. But other stuff still just keeps getting in the way. You know what I mean? They just tend to get put into the hard basket for the moment. Are you someone who wants something but can't quite define what that something is, let alone identifying what you want and setting plans to actually go for that? Maybe like me, you're a serious goal junkie, person who always has something that they're going for. But when they get there, it's straight off to the next goal without spending any time appreciating what you've achieved. I'm someone who, without a goal, can get a little nutty. Drive is more about the addiction to wanting more than the actual thing itself. There's something missing whenever you get to the goal, so you strive for the next goal and then the next, hoping it'll give you what you want, but it doesn't. So you go on to the next one and the next one. I don't know about you, but sometimes I think that this goal chasing whole thing just sucks. But with this hack I'm about to talk to you about, it sucks way less. It gives you the motivation that you may not have had before, and it may give you what you really want when you're going for the goal. The first step is to identify where you are with regards to your goals. Maybe you're one of the ones I just mentioned, or maybe you're somewhere in between. Have you ever wondered that what you actually want isn't motivational enough to actually step out of your comfort zone? So maybe instead what motivates us is not really the goal, but something else. Want to know that something else? Okay, so now you've identified where you're at with regards to the type of goal person you are. Have you ever wondered why this need to achieve hasn't been enough to get you out of your comfort zone, off the couch and into the goal zone? Maybe why is it that when you do get to the goal, you just don't feel the way you expected to feel? And it all just really sucks. This hack I'm about to teach you totally changed the way I work towards my goals. Sucks way less and it takes less effort. It's changed how I do things and I feel less burnout as a result. And it works for all the types I mentioned before. It's based on a book I read a little while ago called The Desire Map by Danielle Laporte. The Desire Map, a guide to creating goals with soul. Knowing how you want to feel is the most potent clarity you can have. Generating those feelings is the most powerful thing you can do with your life. You could say that this book has changed my life. So much so that I just had to share it with all you guys. Knowing how you feel, that's the secret. But it's not as simple as you're thinking. Yeah, I know what you're thinking there. Don't start scrolling again just because you think you got it sorted. Because you don't. So, let me explain in part 3. You've been given the secret, but it's not as simple as you think. Because life doesn't generally work that way. You want something and you begin to make a plan to get it. This stuff could be on your bucket list, on your to-do list, whatever. But really at the end of the day, you're not chasing the goal. You're chasing the feeling you associate with that goal. But that feeling doesn't always happen. Most of the time you either don't feel it or you don't actually feel it for very long. In my case, I wouldn't get the feeling from the goal, so I would then go on to the next goal. Get that goal, not feel what I wanted to feel, then go on to the next goal and on and on. A bit like a hamster wheel. See, in our world, we have the idea of success and going for success completely backwards. I think that if we go for the stuff we want, we'll get the feeling, we'll feel great when we get there. But it's totally upside down. The secret here is that we need to get really clear on what we want to feel in our life first. Get really clear on these feelings and begin to set our goals and intentions from that feeling. We lead this process first with the feelings we want to experience. Take those unaware feelings that we want to feel and actually focus on them. You want to know what happens when you do this? It's pretty interesting stuff. You begin to feel the way you want to feel more often than not, even before you get to any goal. Now, today, if you want. It's less about living in the future and more living in the now, in the here, in the present. When you get clear on how you want to feel, the pursuit itself will become way more satisfying. Let's start getting specific on these feelings. Far more than just feeling happy or confident. Please don't use either happy or confident or empowered, please. They're far too generalized and you need to get more specific than that. So get out your dictionary and thesaurus and let's start digging deeper in part 4 coming up.